Hi, you're watching this video because you want to be a successful entrepreneur. Well, my name is Hardik Harsora and I am a business consultant helping entrepreneurs grow and propel. Today I'm going to talk about 5 things that you must keep in mind in order to be successful in the journey of entrepreneurship. Keep watching to propel. Welcome back. So you all have potentials to be successful. You all are fabulous people. But I have some news to give to you. Some of you may not make it, and it's not because you are bad. It's simply because you do not have the right environment. Yes, the first keyword is environment. It's like this, you're like seeds. A seed can grow into a tree can bear fruits and give nutritional value to anybody who eats it. But what if this seed flies and sits on your window pane, where it's sitting on a tile? It does not have soil, it does not have water. Now this seed is not going to grow into a tree or bear fruits, not because of the fault of the seed. It still has potential, but simply because of the environment. So here's the food for thought for all of you guys. If you want to become an entrepreneur that runs a very successful big company, who are you talking to? Who are your friends? If all your friends are people who run exactly the same size of company, then they would talk the same problems with you, and you are all going to be happy thinking that I'm not the only one in that soup, there are others. But that doesn't help, right? If you want to be successful, surround yourself with those success stories, because only then will you get influence and the way of your thinking will change. Read books that can give you that thought that helps you become successful. Subscribe to YouTube channels to give you that thought to become successful. Make friends who are people running big companies, or at least who have the experience of being with big companies. Be with them more and more. Pick their brain, know their thought, get influenced by them. So the first point that you want to do is change your environment to be successful. Action points for you. Today, make a list of books that you will read in 1 year time and read those books. Those books need to be giving you thoughts on how to grow a company that you want, that you aspire to make. Second thing, look out for YouTube channels and subscribe to some brilliant YouTubers. YouTubers who tell you how to become a big company, and turn on notifications for both of these. I do that for myself. I also have an app called Audible. It's an Amazon app which gives me a notification to read books. Turn on the notifications so that the phone will disturb you for the right things, and turn off notifications on everything else. So that's your first mantra to be successful. Coming to mantra number 2, knowing is not enough. It is doing that gets you results, my friend. So the second mantra to be successful is to action. Most people want to do it, but that's all. They don't really put it into action. They just think, I will do it, I will do it, I will do it, and then they don't do it. There are also 2 factors, to explain this. Let me put it this way. There is a primary factor, which is this is what you want to do, and then there is a secondary factor, which is to do that primary factor, this is the price, this is the time, this is the place that you got to go to, or this is time that you need to invest, or money that you need to invest to get there. If a situation happens where your secondary factors you are unable to control, don't compromise on the primary. See and work your way around with the secondary. So if you want to buy a machinery and you think that machine will get you the growth, get the best machine possible, get the best software possible, get the best people possible. Do not compromise on that primary. Make a budget. Compromise on the secondary if you don't have one. Make time available if you don't have time to get yourself trained. Make the money available. Make the time available. Go to that place. So what if it's 2 hours, 3 hours travel? Do that, because that will get you to your success closer and faster. That's point number 2. What I want you to do, make a to-do list and try and complete that to-do list every single day, every single week, every single month. And small bit of things that you do every single day, when you sum it up for the entire year, you would have changed a lot. Take one improvement project in your business every single month. Try and improve one thing every month. Imagine in 12 months you would have improved 12 things. Focus on action, because remember friends, it is action that gets the result, nothing else. Alright, coming to the third point, when you action stuff, you are going to face challenges. That's not because you're doing bad, that's only because you're doing very, very well. It's like when you get promoted from standard 1 to standard 2, your mathematics only gets difficult because you got promoted, not because you failed. Now, when you face these challenges and these roadblocks, they are going to be new. To overcome these roadblocks, you will require new skills, new knowledge, new awareness. To do that, you need to be constantly investing yourself into learning things, Let me ask you this question. What is the budget that you have to put for your personal development every single year? If the answer to that is no, here's your action point. You must write down the list of skills that you must acquire in 1 year's time. Make a list, make a budget. The second thing that you do is go look out for people who can get you that skill and go and subscribe for it. Remember one thing, you are not compromising on the secondary thing. So in case if you feel you want to acquire a, let's say, sales skill, and you feel the cost of getting trained from the best sales guy is too high, doesn't matter, figure out the money, but don't compromise on the best that you can get, because that is going to get you near to your success. Okay, so the fourth point is persevere. You have the right environment, you are actioning stuff, you are learning stuff, but if you give up somewhere in between because you forgot or it became very difficult, then all of this is going to go down the drain. Like, I recently met somebody who works with Marshall Goldsmith. Marshall Goldsmith was a coach for Obama, and he's appointed somebody to hold him accountable for what he's committed himself. Now that brings me to an action point. For you to not give up in your journey of actioning, getting your environment right, learning, you need to have an accountability partner. Somebody you can share your goals with, you can share your roadmap with, and ask him to hold you accountable and not let you say, it's okay, let me not do it anymore. Oh, I'm tired, let me not do it anymore. Oh, I think I'm happy now, I don't want to achieve anything more. Don't get into that. That accountability partner is the one that will pull your ear and make you stand up and run again towards your success. Because remember friends, success is a journey, it's not a destination. So persevere till you get onto your benchmark, revise your benchmark and start all over again. That's how you be successful. And the last one, and this is a very, very big one. You must have heard of an elephant story. When the elephant is in the circus, at a very small age, he's tied with a metal chain to a well-grounded nail, and how much ever the elephant tries, he's not able to get free from that chain. And now he's become big, learning that it's impossible to break the chain, so he doesn't even attempt. Now that is the belief system that he carries. If he doesn't believe that it will happen, he will be right, it will not happen. He will not even take any action to move it. So get your belief system in order. Let's talk about lion. Lion is not the biggest animal. It is elephant or giraffe or whatever. It's not the heaviest animal, and yet lion is the king of the jungle. Why? Because when the lion looks at the elephant, he does not think size, he thinks lunch, and therefore his actions thereafter. Guys, belief system is the biggest thing to get you to become successful. If you don't believe you are going to be successful, no matter what you do, you are not going to be successful. Your action point to get the belief system right is to write down I am statements. So if you want to be rich, write down I am rich. If you want to be employing 300 people, then write down I have employed 300 people. I have a Mercedes. I am super successful. And read all of this in the morning, the moment you get up, to wire yourself with that belief that you already are that. And then read that at the end of the day so that you don't lose that connection. Guys, with all of these 5 points that I've mentioned, if you're still confused on where to start the journey and how to go and what to do, don't worry. we have something called as Propel boards. Come visit one of the Propel boards. It happens in Mumbai, and in this boards you have live problem solving sessions and you learn from each other's experience. You can speak and have a breakfast conversation with somebody who's been there, done that, therefore experiencing and getting influenced by the right people. And by the way, there are also Kaizen improvement projects that all Propel board members take, and we hold them to account to make sure that they don't lose focus on their improvement journey. I will mention the details of the number here. You simply can drop a hi and we will send you the invitation for the next Propel board. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and put your comments. Of course, I need not say, share it with your friends so that they can be successful, and that's the easiest way to make your environment full of successful people. Keep watching, keep growing, keep propelling. Thank you.